Smart people having fun. Global domination over everyone.
If there's ever one thing that people want to claim as a virtue for them, it's honesty. When people claim honesty as a virtue, one of two things will tend to happen. One, they'll either be true to their word and never hate you for your honesty, or they'll hate you for your honesty because it's that one thing that you have to have people agree with you on.
What? You don't like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? You fucking pleb! Unsubscribe!
Now this is a topic I was interested in making a video on thanks to someone who sent me a video by a guy called Chibi Reviews. Pretty big guy, especially when compared to my channel. But he brought up the topic of honesty, and I felt like putting my own spin on the topic.
Usually I tend to not make videos on things I dislike, and also things I just have no interest in. However, there is a greater reason. And to answer that question, many people on YouTube hate honesty. And to be completely frank, any YouTuber that makes videos and one day they upload a video that has a very harsh, opinionated video tend to lose viewership.
Honesty is usually one of two things in someone's life. A genuine virtue they have, or a quick little instant, look at how virtuous I am card that people like to, pull out to get people's respect. For the latter, it's where someone only says they're interested in the virtue of honesty when it suits them in some bullshit conquest to gain brownie points with the local village idiots. AKA the special snowflakes who can't tell the difference between a ham sandwich and a sloppy joe, let alone telling you what makes someone virtuous or... For them, they want to win your affections. So they try to talk to you like they're some kind of great and wise individual with a taste for honesty that you've never seen before. Trust me when I say this, but I've seen more honesty out of a telemarketer than these people who proclaim themselves as virtuous, honest, working-class citizens. I find these kinds of people in all kinds of places, like bookstores where people converse, like Barnes & Nobles, a hive for SJWs and weeaboos who just want attention, and every so often, a decent intellectual individual who you may learn something from. Not that I'm the latter. I'm more the guy who's just there to annoy you about what kind of books I like and don't like, and to read up on what kind of mango cancer they have there. You can especially find them in the YouTube comments section. The internet is a great gathering place for people who absolutely love honesty, but then when it comes to the fact that they like high school DD, while you hate it for the trashy garbage it is, they suddenly tell you,
Well, there are some things you should keep to yourself, you pleb. You're probably a faggot.
but I thought you wanted me to be honest.
I never said honest about everything. I don't have shit taste, you do!
Along with cherry-picking whichever honesty they like, they tend to block you on sites like Twitter the moment you display that honesty, acting like you, committed a grave offense to dare have a different opinion than theirs.
What do you mean you want proof of this climate scientist claims on global warming?
But I just don't think it's wise to just believe someone who goes around claiming that it's getting 150 degrees hotter every hour without some kind of empirical evidence or proof.
Fuck off, you climate change denier! You're blocked! I can't believe you! I thought you were smarter than that!
Well, Mr. Nasally Voiced Autist, I am smarter than that. So much so that I give less fucks for you thinking less of me than I do for Shia LaBeouf for getting arrested. As you see, honesty is a commodity to them. It's not some kind of deep emotional moral stance that has to be understood through experiences such as learning the consequences firsthand when someone you trusted betrayed you, like in the average American marriage, but some kind of cheap product that they think they can buy and toss away at their leisure. This is essentially the way every person on this planet seems to act nowadays. Tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I fap every day. I live in the sticks of Texas. I'm on welfare because I live in the sticks, but I have to do odd jobs around the neighborhood to make ends meet. I don't find my videos to be great content. I find them to be just random stuff that I shit out and edit to some degree. I eat my vegetables raw. I hate the story of just about every light novel battle harem anime, if not all of them. I only watch them to jerk off. I don't think Bernie Sanders is the salvation of all of America, considering he's almost as much of a shill for special interest groups as Hillary Clinton. I think socialism is just a band-aid for a society's people, not its permanent solution. There's no such massive difference between any different form of socialism. I think that K-On! Is a piece of shit that isn't a revolution in anime storytelling. I think Digibro has the most blandest taste in slice-of-life anime ever. I think that anime snob is a decent entertainer. I think his opinions are trite and unfounded garbage, so much so that he has to pull shit out of his ass to justify his hatred instead of just hating something, because, he hates it. He can't be honest. I think your mother is a whore. I think your father is a bum. Okay? I'm honest. I don't give a shit if you hate my honesty. All I give a shit about is for the people who do appreciate honesty to the point that they won't criticize you for it actually come forward. So that way, they can actually push the posers back into the damp, dank caves of their basements where they belong. So, for anyone who's faking an interest in people's honesty, do us all a favor and pop a cyanide pill into your morning Starbucks espresso and hop on a train with David Bowie so he can take you to hell where you belong, where you can read the Bible you worship all day long. Mein Kampf.
You don't like my favorite anime!